very different kind of gift.
Look, Mom.
Okay.
He's reading some stupid Christmas letter
Oh,
to Chuck.
So cute! That's great. All right. So this wasn't a very good financial year for me. We had all these cuts at work, and so I tried to look up ways to do a different kind of Christmas gift that doesn't cost a lot of money. And somebody suggested that you put together a box of all your favorite things about somebody. So I decided to do that for you, but I got the whole family involved.
She got.
Oh, we have to. Sit down.
Hey,
Sit down.
hey,
Come sit down.
Let me put this.
Yeah, put that in your bag. So I got the whole family involved, and everybody contributed some of their favorite things they love about you, some of their favorite memories.
Oh, yes. We've all worked on this.
This was an ordeal trying to collect them from everybody.
This is so cute.
But I made this little box for you, and we're gonna keep adding to it as the years go on.
supposed to call them? No, tomorrow morning.
Hey, don't distract me. I've been trying to open this for a half hour.
All right. Can you read them, Mom, without your glasses?
Now I tried to make them bigger, but they might be a little small.
You probably have to have it.
Every now and then, I come home from school, and Mom had put everything in every.
You just get better and better.
I really can't.
Everybody loves you so much.
But you gotta see Michelle's and Karen's.
Oh my God,
Jeannie.
Jeannie!
One of my favorite things about Grandma is that every time I go to hug her, it turns into a dance.
Let's see, Alex.
Allie wrote, of course I remember her chicken soup with the little round pellet like noodles and those yummy stuffed artichokes. And who could forget the countless sleepovers in the basement?
That's right.
With all the army issue pots. I didn't know there was sleepovers.
And Rob wrote a really sweet one about how you came to his musical concert and you got a...
And Noelle said, of course, I recall the parties Mom put together, the numerous times I came home to find Mrs. Provette or Aunt Jenny in the kitchen with Mom having coffee. I also remember Mom being upset that Aunt Jenny's husband was selling wigs. I think what was supposed to be cost, but somehow she found that he was making a profit. I remember that Mom was upset because she was wrong. And this was from Michelle. Grandma had really cool old Barbies that I loved to play with. Someone's in the kitchen. Oh my. I felt terrible and was really worried that she would be upset. When she got home, she was so nice and didn't even care. And let's see if we can find. Here's from Danielle. First of all, her true name is Mama.
Not Grandma, none of this Grandma stuff.
Mama always loved to sing, and that makes her one of my favorite people. At Christmas, I remember her getting everyone together and having us all sing side by side.
I loved that.
And let's see, we got to get everyone in here. There's Noelle, there's Michelle. Oh, Jay. I did not know this, by the way, Jay. I remember how much fun we used to have running around Grandma's house in Connecticut. We loved the backyard. I always wanted to ride on Grandpa's big mower, but was always too small. I'll never forget when our dog bit me. And the first person I saw was Grandma running over to help me. I was in a state of shock, but she was right there by my side. Yeah, that's the dog we gave away. Yeah. We got everyone, let's see. Oh,
Here's the one from Rob.
there's one in there from Rob, too.
It was in 6th grade and it was my final school recital on the trumpet. I'd studied hard all year and was to take part in the school jazz band where I had my very first solo. I was nervous and excited. I was surprised to hear Grandma and Grandpa would be making the concert. They live too far away to make these sort of things usually, but I figured they just had some time on their hands. After I stood up and played my solo, I thought of Grandma and Grandpa being in the audience, and I felt proud, but not even as proud as I did when I was awarded the Best Musician in My School award in front of them and my family and school. I remember thinking how glad I was that Grandma and Grandpa were there. Now I realize Grandpa taped over the video they took that day, and Grandma was quite upset about it. But it's okay, we still have our memories. I'm so glad they made the performance.
How about
Think of that.
How about Michelle? Did we get Michelle?
Yeah, and Karen wrote a lot long things. She wrote, I can remember when I was little and we were moving from Atlanta to Ohio, and my parents had Jeannie and I go to Grandma and Grandpa's during the move. It was so great because they both spent so much time with us. We had a lot of fun and did things we loved, like to cook with her, go shopping, and do all sorts of beauty activities like our hair and nails. Grandma always had the hallway closet filled with every color nail polish you could think of. I remember that too. And she always let us use whatever we wanted. Well, the time came when we had to head to Ohio, so we all piled into the giant Royal Blue sedan and left for Ohio. Somewhere along the way, Grandma had to change her pants, and since they didn't want to stop, she decided to change in the car. I will never to David to not be willing to stop. She says, I will never forget how she flipped over the back of her seat and got into the back seat with us. She pulled a blanket over her head and took off her pants. Well, of course the blanket fell, and she thought it was the funniest thing ever. She just laughed about how that was the funniest thing. First that she climbed into the back seat with us, and then that she could have been seen in her underwear on the highway. I can still picture her sitting across from me with her blanket on, laughing like crazy. I just think she's the greatest grandma ever.